Khloe Kardashian talks ideal weight loss and face procedures. Reality star and mogul Khloe Kardashian is talking about her 80-pound weight loss, plus various facial procedures. She has changed dramatically since Keeping Up with the Kardashians first premiered in 2007. So what work has Khloe undergone? Keep reading for more details. Khloe Kardashian talks weight loss and facial work. It has been a long road for Khloe Kardashian, as she was often compared to her sisters, Kourtney and Kim Kardashian. They were small, curvy, and were asked to model for various magazines and campaigns. Furthermore, they had boyfriends whom they were very serious about, but Khloe stuck by her girlfriends. She was also very dedicated to the family clothing store, Dash, and it was her passion. Eventually, she met and married Lamar Odom in a whirlwind romance, but that failed. This led Khloe to revamp her entire look and career, creating a new era of the revenge body. Additionally, Khloe has become extremely invested in working out, even creating a protein popcorn line. The only alteration she had been open about was a nose job. Now, Khloe is correcting the narrative after Dr. Johnny Betteridge named all of the work he believed she had done. He claimed that she had a brow lift, nose job, upper blepharoplasty to smooth her eyelids, face and neck lift, chin implant, and lip filler. Khloe responded and shared the truth since someone felt they knew her so well, and admitted that she was flattered by Dr. Betteridge's statements. Khloe Kardashian noted that the pictures the doctor used for the before and after were around 15 years apart. So of course she would grow up and evolve. She then stated that she had a nose job and credited her doctor, but that is no secret. The mother of two also copped to laser hair removal, including around her hairline. She then had Botox and Sculptra after she had a tumor removed from her cheek. Finally, she noted she had filler, but it's been a while, and her body is due to an 80-pound weight loss. Looking and feeling good. Khloe Kardashian has shocked with her drastic transformation and keeps evolving every day. However, there is no denying that she not only looks good, but feels it as well. She also shared that she is not one to jump into surgery, but rather opts for alternative methods. Khloe stated that she has gotten collagen baby threads under her neck and chin. Plus, she gets salmon sperm facials / regular facials, peptides, vitamins, and daily skincare. Khloe did make it clear that when the time comes, she knows amazing doctors who will help her with whatever she needs and wants. Khloe Kardashian is no stranger to transformation, but in a candid new interview, the reality star and entrepreneur is finally telling the full story behind her dramatic 80-pound weight loss and opening up about the facial procedures that helped her feel confident in her skin again. Sitting cross-legged in a cozy, neutral-tone lounge chair at her Calabasas home, Khloe looked radiant and relaxed as she spoke with refreshing honesty. Her platinum blonde hair was pulled into a sleek bun, her toned arms resting effortlessly on the arms of her chair. It wasn't just about looking a certain way, she began. It was about reclaiming myself. My body, my health, my face, all of it. I wanted to feel like me again. For Khloe, the journey began during one of the most difficult chapters of her life. After I had True, I didn't recognize myself, she admitted. I was holding on to pregnancy weight, dealing with heartbreak, betrayal, and feeling like the world was watching my every move, and not always kindly. She doesn't mince words about the criticism. People called me the fat sister for years. They compared me to Kim and Kourtney constantly. I smiled through it, but it chipped away at me. So I finally decided, enough is enough. The transformation wasn't overnight. It started small. I'd walk 15 minutes a day on the treadmill while True napped. That turned into 30 minutes. Then it was weight training, Pilates, boxing. I fell in love with moving my body. As for her diet, I didn't starve myself, she emphasized. I worked with a nutritionist, found a balance. I still eat carbs. I still enjoy a glass of wine. But I stopped emotional eating. I stopped treating food like a punishment or reward. The scale eventually showed what the mirror had already reflected, an 80-pound weight loss. But Khloe insists the real change wasn't on the outside. Losing the weight was a byproduct of learning rumors, and Khloe's ready to set the record straight on that too. Let's be real. Yes, I've had facial procedures, she confessed. I've been open about my nose job. I got it a few years ago, and it's the best thing I ever did for my confidence. I was always insecure about it, and fixing it gave me peace. She paused, taking a breath before adding more. I've also done a little Botox here and there. Fillers. I've tried them, and sometimes I liked them, sometimes I didn't. I actually had to dissolve them at one point because I looked too puffy. I'm not going to lie to people and pretend I woke up like this. Her honesty is a stark contrast to the filtered perfection so often portrayed on social media, something Khloe's all too aware of. I love a good filter, don't get me wrong, she laughed. But I also know how damaging it can be for girls growing up thinking that's what beauty is. She says her daughter, True, is her biggest motivation for being transparent. I don't want her to grow up thinking her worth is tied to how she looks. I want her to know that strength comes from within, but it's also okay to want to feel good about yourself. There's no shame in self-care. Her candor has inspired countless fans, many of whom credit her with helping them feel empowered to take their own health seriously. That's the best compliment I can get, Khloe smiled. Not that I look hot in a bikini, though hey, I'll take that too. But that I helped someone feel strong. That means everything. Still, Khloe is the first to admit she's not immune to bad days. There are mornings I look in the mirror and see every flaw. I still have insecurities. I still battle with my body image sometimes. But now I have tools to deal with it. I don't spiral. I don't punish myself. In fact, she's learned to find humor in the chatter that surrounds her every move. Someone online said I had a face transplant, she said, rolling her eyes with a grin. Like, do people really think I went to a secret lab in Switzerland and came out with a whole new head? I mean, come on. She credits therapy and a strong support system, including sisters Kim and Courtney, mom Chris, and boyfriend Tristan Thompson, for keeping her grounded. We've all had our issues, but they've seen me at my lowest and lifted me back up. I'm really lucky to have that. As the conversation turns to the future, Khloe's eyes light up. I feel like I'm just getting started. I want to write a book about everything. Not just the fitness stuff, but the emotional journey. The therapy, the breakdowns, the breakthroughs. She's also passionate about expanding her wellness brand, Good American, to include a fitness and skincare line. I want women to feel seen in every phase of their journey, not just when they hit their after photo. So what's next for the woman who's conquered reality TV, fashion, motherhood, and an intense physical transformation? Peace, she says, without hesitation. I'm chasing peace, not perfection. I've done the work. I've cried the tears. I've lifted the weights, and yeah, I've had a little help from a needle here and there. But I'm not ashamed of any of it. With a deep breath and a laugh that fills the room, Khloe adds, "This is the most me I've ever been." And that feels damn good.